It is 5:47 a.m. on Saturday. Why am I awake? Oh my gosh. Judah just went to sleep. He's been up all night, rolling around in his chair like an old man. I couldn't sleep. I feel like I woke up like every hour. It's the roaches. So I have. I just can't stop thinking about them roaches. But no, it's fine. I've got my boric acid and sugar solution we use. I've got poison tablets. I've got bombs. I've got a spray. I'm gonna just make it my life's mission to kill every bug in that apartment. I want to be asleep so bad right now. I'm supposed to be at work in like 2 hours. And I haven't like slept since like Friday or something. I'm not really awake all the way. But it's like if I'm gonna be up, I might as well be productive. I am so tired. So I guess I'm not going to work today. Even though it's my day off. It's just like, I didn't have to go in, but I told him I would. But so, like, sometimes my brain is ready and my body won't comply. You know? My body says no. It takes a lot for me to process change. This has been yesterday. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I've been handling this situation with grace because internally it's been a real struggle. All of this change, you know, I'm in a weird place. I'm like, I've been on the edge for so long. I feel like I've been standing on the edge of a mountain with this deep pit at the end of it. And that deep pit was poverty. And I feel like I was teetering right on the end of it, waiting to get approved for this house. And I was falling right over the edge, and then just at the last minute, I got snatched up. That's how I feel about the situation. So yeah, a little stressful. So I'm grateful and humbled because we live in the ghetto now. Like, we really are starting all the way over again. This shit is really like a video game. I've evolved, but I've been put right back in the same situation that I've been in before. And it's almost like I'm being tested to see what I make out of it. It's so beautiful. It's so overwhelming and so incredible and so intricate that it puts me on pause. And that pause is where all the work is. That's what I've been avoiding. That pause, that meditation, that deep breath work. I've been pushed to that point now. It's not, I'm like, I've been pushed into like a permanent meditative state on the inside of me. Like, when the kids were talking to me after we got back last evening, I really was just sitting there listening because that's all I could do. Usually I'm overwhelmed with what's going on in my mind, but I was just pushed to a numb, meditative state. Straight blank slate. I was just listening. And I didn't have the capacity to like have any emotions tied to anything they were saying or like feel like I needed to give them advice. None of that. I was just really just there absorbing everything they had to say. It was totally different than anything I've ever experienced. This situation has changed me from the inside out. I feel free in a way because I felt like a slave in my mind because I kept getting denied, and it was hard to come out of this. It was hard to find hope in the midst of all of that despair and fear. It was so palpable. It was so thick. You could feel the fear in the air, and it was suffocating me. And I still had to take care of the kids, go to work, and I'm gonna heal myself. I'm not going through life like this. I'm not. And I just feel like I was about to die and take everyone with me. Because you really see this whole family in a hotel. Oh, by the way, I'm giving my turtle up for adoption. There's another loss. That's another reason I'm like numb. Because I just lost my dog. I lost my red-eared slider before we moved here because we weren't allowed to have tanks, so I had to give her up for adoption. Then we moved here on Valentine's Day. I had my dog put down 2 weeks ago because he started turning on everybody. Not me though. It was over me, which is why I felt bad. You know, when I was playing with him or giving him attention, if somebody came and tried to talk to us or anything like that while I was doing that, he would then turn on them. And when he did that to one of the kids, he had to go. And we've had that dog for 2.5 years. So I just lost him. Not even a few weeks ago. It's been a month now, actually, but it feels like just a few weeks ago. And now I'm having to give up my box turtle because I'm going to use a disgusting amount of poison in this next house because I can't do the bugs. Like, I will sleep outside. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, can't. I'm not going to say I'm neurotic about it, but that's what's given. So, he's going to die. And plus, I won't put him in a box. I'll let him walk around. There's no carpets here. And he can't poop and pee all over those people's new carpets. So the best thing for him to keep him safe is to give him to people that will take care of him. So I'm going to take him to PetSmart. Is it PetSmart? Where it's the other place that's not PetSmart. That's about a bit smaller. They take in and small animals like that when you want to put them for adoption. So I just need to call them. So like I'm so heartbroken. Like I'm not just losing the talents. I just lost my car. I lost my car almost as soon as we moved here. This is one thing after the other, but I understand that it's all for my good. Like in all my studies, my esoteric studies, it shows that everything that happens to us, everything that we experience is for our own good. You feel me? So even growing up, and I was raised Christian in the church, I remember Bible verses. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. It's okay. Either way. Damn, I really just lost my train of thought. I wonder what that means. Is that spiritual? Was that something I wasn't supposed to speak on? Or is that a sign of just being overly stressed? I don't feel stressed. Okay, my body feels stressed. My mind doesn't, though. My body is very sore. I've also hurt my neck in the shower, which was weird. It was almost like it happened so I wouldn't go to work. Sometimes so many things throughout the day happen so I don't leave and go to work. And every time I end up staying, something happens that I needed to take care of that only I could take care of. It would have been a problem if I was at work and I wasn't here to take care of it. So that's why when my spirit says, we're not doing work today, I don't. Like, I'm not a company man. Like, when I'm at my job, I do an excellent job. I don't want to say maximum effort because I work at a very steady pace, but I'm consistent and I'm in it. I do my job properly. I take pride in doing things well. That's a reflection of me, not me trying to, be a company man for them. Because some people, it's a company. Like, come on, bro. I'm not slaving out for that company. So if, I can't be there, I can't be there. This is a whole new chapter. And it's so obvious that it's a whole new chapter. But I'm not going to let it overwhelm me. I am going to go with the flow. because this was all I needed from spirit. I just needed this secure. I might as well say sense of security, because do we ever really have security? Like, anything could happen at any moment, but it's like I didn't want to feel like I was failing as a human being. Like, how do you not have a house? Like, that's crazy. How do you not have a home? That was just not going to be acceptable, and I felt like if I would have put us in that position, it would have been unforgivable. I needed to know that after all my drug use, that I'm still a capable mom. Like, I've been in recovery since 2019. And I still feel like I have to prove myself as a human being to my family, because I was an addict for so long. I still justify all the money I spend to the kids. I don't keep cash. They see my bank accounts whenever they want to. I don't have locks on my phone. You can clearly see all my messages. Anybody I used to talk to is not, there's no contact on my phone. Everybody that I used to talk to is blocked. So these are the things that I feel like I owe my family, because I was such a shady, unstable, untrustworthy person when I was an addict. And I've been an addict since I was 16 or 17. I'm 41. So, and I only was sober, 3 years? So, no. And I had my first child at 18. So, that wasn't my first pregnancy, but that was my first child. And all 6 of my children are from Ghost. And I was married to him for 20 years. And we got a divorce. And he died. So, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I appreciate every like, share, and subscribe. It's very dope. I appreciate it. I love you guys. And I hope you have a great day. And I will see you later. Peace.